What's up, guys? Mower Medic 1 here, and today we're going to talk about cut quality of your riding mower. Now, I noticed the last time that I cut my front yard that it wasn't necessarily leaving a strip, it was just not cutting the blades of grass off clean, even with sharp blades. As you can tell, it's kind of just leaves sprigs here and there, and it just makes the yard look like total ASS sometimes. As you can tell, it's kind of like leaving stripes. So let me show you why. The only tool you'll need is just a good flat blade screwdriver, good and heavy duty. Now, I got this mower up on my lift, and I want to show you up underneath this deck. Now, we have had a super duper wet spring. It seems like every time you had a chance to mow, the grass was just too wet to mow, in my opinion. But let's take a look under here and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just look at this buildup under here. I want you to look how close all that blade gunk is, or the deck gunk is, and how close it is to the end, or the tip. It's all but touching right here. How in the world are you getting any vacuum from those blades, those high lift blades, if it's got all that junk built up under here? Guys, you have got, and I'm preaching this to you even though I'm doing this just to show you, I'm a stickler when it comes to taking care of a mower, but this one is a little excessive in my opinion. I haven't been under here this year yet, and I've probably cut my yard only 3 times, and it's that bad. So what I'm going to do, and look at there, I even ran over a piece of string or something that's wrapped around that blade bolt. That's not good. That right there, I get around a spindle bearing and cut the seal out in just a minute. Let's get these blades off. I'm going to take these off and sharpen them, but I'm going to put a new set of Oregon blades on. That one's on there a little tight. We have to get the big boy out on that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got a little corrosion on it. I think I better put a little anti-seize on these when I go back in there with them. I don't want to strip them threads. Now, another major contributing factor to cut quality is going to be, of course, the sharpness of your blades. And this corner, the end of the blade and your blade edge needs to make a clean 90-degree corner. If this is starting to round off, which they will do, you're not going to get a good cut. Whenever you are cutting, only about that much of the blade is cutting the grass anyway. So pay attention to your corners and make sure when you sharpen them that you bring that corner back. Now, here comes the fun part. Getting all this cake out of here. Just go all the way around. Oh man, it smells like ether under here. So I've got definitely got some mold going on. And guys, this is just a couple of cuttings, and I didn't clean it out when I was supposed to. The day that I got done, it started raining. It just wasn't a good time. And one of the reasons that you really need to do this is because this is wet, and it's just going to create corrosion. It's gonna rust your deck completely out if you don't get this out of here. Don't let this stuff dry because it's just gonna trap moisture and it's just gonna not be good. I'm just gonna come in here with one of these inexpensive paint scrapers from the dollar store. In my opinion, works the best. It's got a little bit of flex to it. And once I get all this cake out of here and I got it back down to bare metal, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I've got each of my blade baffle area pretty much all down to bare metal. And here's what I'm going to do. I've done this in the past, and this stuff just absolutely works like a dream. Now this is the black. You can, they make a fluid film that's just a regular clear, but this black, when it goes on, you can tell where you've sprayed. So, excuse me, I had a fly right up my nose. Let's get this stuff right here sprayed on, and I'm gonna put a little bit on the blade bolts as well. This is a protector and lubricant. This is some good stuff. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can get some yourself. You can be as liberal as you want. And just remember, this is not paint. You're actually putting on a protective coating under your deck. Once this dries, the grass has a lot harder time sticking up under here. Let me get the rest of these sprayed and I'll show you how it turns out. Alrighty, hey, we got this deck undercoated. I got me a new set of blades on it. We're gonna let this thing down and I'm gonna pull it forward, and I just want you to look at the pile of dried, wet, nasty grass underneath this thing. Hey, this lawnmower is cutting good again. Love it. Hey, follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on the old TikTok and the Instagram. So get on your lawnmowers full of junk and grass and mud and come on over. We would love to have you over in all three platforms. All three platforms are the same, the Mower Medic 1. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend.